beacon is one of the few auxiliary blocks in MC. And to craft a beacon, you need to defeat the Wither, and craft it with nether stars that drop from it. Therefore, beacons are extremely precious in survival mode. And what I need to do is to make beacon production into an assembly line. Summoning the Wither requires players to come to the Bastion Remnant and get 3 Wither skeleton skulls. The probability of a Wither skeleton dropping a skull is to 0.5% using looting 3. This probability increases to 5.5%. Even so, this step still makes many players suffer. At this time, indoor players who like to research mechanics appeared. They found that only Wither skeletons can spawn on Wither roses within the Bastion Remnant's range. Only Wither skeletons can spawn on the Wither roses. Since then, Wither skeleton farms have emerged. Before this, how to effectively obtain Wither roses. The Wither drops for the roses when it kills mobs. And in Java Edition, you can utilize a method of trapping the Wither by using its hitbox. Please name a mob that's the most and easiest to gather, and explain why it's the Enderman. This farm only needs to combine a regular small black tower with the Wither trapping device shown earlier. Put an iron golem in front to attract the Wither's aggression. Ensure the Wither doesn't fly out. Next is the most annoying part, the mob cap. Wear your armor. Oh. Me. Then make sure the Enderman is within the view range of the black tower. When the black tower hits, it can operate normally. Hey, it's not my Enderman. I placed it to low and the black tower killed it. It said that the probability of getting Enderman is low. How about it? Placing the Wither is the part where accidents are most likely to happen. When surviving, I suggest you prepare and sew up first. The benefit is that its aggro range makes it lock onto the iron golem. After achieving this effect, you can safely AFK. To ensure the construction safety of the Wither skeleton farm, you also need to build a mob cap farm. Ensure the construction area is in a no mob spawning state. The mob cap can ignore the mob cap limit and continuously spawn mobs, so this is clearly my only choice at the moment. The key to this mob cap is the mob cap itself. It generates mobs. The player makes these mobs. Exit the detection range of the mob cap. The mob cap detects that there are no mobs around, and it will continue to spawn. The advantage of this kind of mob cap is that it's simple, and it's easy to make. The disadvantage is that it requires a fake person or player to AFK in order to work. The AFK fake person plus my mob cap limit is a total of 140. I used 200. All preconditions are met. The entire Wither skeleton farm has one of the most important aspects, which is location selection. If you carefully observe during your usual gameplay, you will find that Soul Sand Valley and the Warped Forest biomes have very few spawned mobs. Very few mobs spawn. If there happens to be a stronghold that exists in these 2 biomes, you'll find that the stronghold has a lot of mobs. This is because of a feature called the mob cap. It's due to the mob cap. So Wither skeleton farms are best built in the strongholds of these 2 biomes, like the one in front of me. This stronghold is perfectly tailored for me. And in the middle is a triple crossroad. It's wrong too. Think that the efficiency won't be low. However, no matter how good the terrain is, it's relative. The actual workload is still considerable. First, clear out the area you need. The rock footage for this part was lost, so I'll show you in 100x speed. Actually, I could have blown it up with a bomber, but I don't have many hobbies, and digging blocks is one of them. I'm really stubborn. Looking at it like this, it doesn't seem like I've dug much. Wait until I lay down the dirt. Does it look like most of it? A total of 3 layers. Then I spent some time making a mob, walking platform, and the buttons on top. Spent a little more time covering the dirt with Wither roses. Finally, based on the AFK spot, the Bastion and other places where mobs can spawn are covered with buttons to prevent mob spawning. This way, the whole Wither skeleton farm's main part is complete. The way to transport the bamboo forest, I chose to build a platform on the chicken farm. After the bamboo forest spawns, using minicarts, transport it to the pit I prepared. But at this time, why is it normally closed? So the nearby spawn. Villagers and ghosts make me suffer. Ouch! You really? Try blowing me up again. Try blowing me up ... Give the bamboo a golden carrot, then it won't disappear. In that case, you can just use a name tag. Such a genius. Hey, don't burn! Don't burn! Hey, no, 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 no! Me! Underdog. Because of these accidents, this wither skeleton farm took from 10 p.m. the first night until 6 a.m. the next morning. It seems the efficiency is not high. Its efficiency should be around 17 to 20 wither skeleton skulls per minute. I haven't measured it specifically. Without the mob walking part, the efficiency should be higher. That's the ring of blocks next to the dirt. Only after I finished did I realize that I was missing a collector. I also made a collector. Speaking of which, I'm using 3 triple speed, sortable item collectors, although the number of skulls is small. But the coal and bones efficiency is still very impressive. But summoning the wither not only requires wither skeleton skulls, but also soul sand. And you need a lot of it. Is there a way to mass produce soul sand? The Wandering Trader's trading list happens to include soul sand. And whether or not it can free your hands depends entirely on it. The Wandering Trader trades require a large amount of gold. This is a villager trading tower. It can provide players with 400,000 experience per hour, but making it itself requires 43,000 obsidian. So before that, you must make an obsidian farm. In 1.1, even if dropped items pass through a portal, it will create a new portal in the overworld. So theoretically, as long as you calculate the coordinates correctly, these portals can all overlap in the same location. This obsidian can be utilized. Of course, this still can't do without our old friend, the Withered. Previous obsidian farms have utilized the end obsidian platform, which has significant limitations. Honestly, it's not convenient. On the nether side, we're using a method of periodically activating the portal with carpets. This episode is arguably the worst for the wither. All the machines made are related to it. Prepare to sew up first. This is the first time I've spawned to withers at once. I don't know if my hand speed will be fast enough. Let's get ready. Pour water. Flew away. Let me go. It should be fine now, right? Should be done, right? Let's do it again, do it again. I should have no problems this time. My hand speed is fast enough this time. This farm's efficiency can reach over 30,000 obsidian per hour. Let's address the issue of sewing up. I only sew up for the sake of the machines in this save file. If I die, I won't come back.